y'all? Welcome back to an episode of Out of Sight and Mind. With me, I got a good friend, somebody who I've been wanting to get on the podcast for a minute. My guy, Meek312.
Yo.
Shoot, how you feeling today, bro?
Shit, I'm feeling great today, man. Glad we can get this one in, man.
Nah, for real. We've been talking about this for a minute, you feel me? So I'm glad we finally locking in and getting this through.
For sure.
You been straight, though?
I've been great, man. Just focusing on myself, trying to level up and really figure out like how to take the music and just everything I want to do to another level.
Mm-hmm. No, most definitely, bro. Shoot, as long as you take that time, like perfect your craft, that's all that matters.
Right.
But all right, starting off, let's get into your origin, your upbringing, where you're originally from.
Shit, I'm from Chicago, south side of Chicago. I moved around a lot, but since like 8th grade, I've been in this area, Ashburn, and pretty like a middle lifestyle. Wasn't like a bad kid. I wasn't too much of a, you know what I'm saying? Like everything, I would like describe myself as a middle person. Like I had a good upbringing, then I had like some hardship, but I would say most of my shit like was good. Like I had a great upbringing.
Oh, bro, it's definitely cool. So you rap. What got you into making music?
Man, freestyling. Really, I always loved music. I used to make beats, but that's too repetitive for me. And then I used to just freestyle like in a party with my friends, like do old songs in like funny ways and stuff. And then we just started freestyling and I just loved it.
Was you like the type to always like freestyle in school and stuff too?
Yeah, definitely at lunch. Anybody went to Sarah E. Good know. Yeah, I used to be spitting that lunch for sure.
No, because what's crazy is like, I remember freshman year, you feel me, like when we first met, we was in the dorms or whatever, and like, people say like you rap and make music. I'm like, folks don't rap, and it's like, we always try to make you to rap, and like, you was just never doing that shit, bro.
Fact. I used to be super low-key. I am still kind of low-key, like you kind of say shy, but then I'm not though if you really know me, so it's like.
Bro, because like, you actually like listen to your songs, I'm like, bro, why the hell you like holding out on the game, bro? Shit, no, that's crazy. So, making beats, you said it was repetitive. Like, how so?
Cause it's like you gotta create from nothing. It's like the sounds just keep like, so you hearing the same bass, and then you gotta find it. It's like, I don't know. I find it easier to like make songs because I can write it out and I can hear it. The processing is kind of different to me.
Okay. So how'd you come up with your name?
Meek. Okay, this is crazy. So, my name is really Mikael. So, my family called me Mickey. And then a guy in high school just randomly, he was like, Meek. Like, they used to say I look like Meek Mill. I don't think I do. But it just kind of stuck. And I was like, man, this is a cool nickname other than my family nickname, other than my real name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you give me your nickname, like Meek. And then the 312 is like Chicago. I love Chicago. Best city in the world.
Facts. Shoot, no, definitely an original name that you got.
Yeah.
So, when you, so the first song, or first two songs, I can't remember which one I heard first. It was either Fight Song or Blacking Out. And those two, like, those definitely got me in the mode, you feel me? Like, I'm getting ready to go out, go to a party, you feel me? Like, they just give me tea, you feel me? Getting me activated or whatever. How did you come about making those songs?
Man, Fight Song. Those was kind of like my earlier songs of like actually going to the studio. I used to like record a lot of stuff off my phone and just listen to it myself. But then we finally got in the studio, me and my friend. Shout out to Bolo. We got in the studio and that was like one of the first songs I made. And I was just writing. Like I got into writing because I used to freestyle, and it was like songs I really first started writing. And I was just trying to bar up and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I love making music, so just having fun.
Bro. So how do you get into the like your mode of making music?
Man, I would say just hear a nice beat, and just try to find a vibe. Because I feel like I can rap to anything, but I feel like when I like a song, like I really love the vibe. Like I try to come up with a concept for the song, and then I like really get into it, but I don't force myself. Like I take time so I can perfect it,
So whenever you go to the studio, like how long would you say it takes you to like make one song?
To make one song, man, I usually one take. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can one take because I really practice at the crib a lot on my songs, so I can one take and I'm just hearing the engineer make them. So not that long, man.
Okay. No doubt. So, who are your inspirations, like coming up? Your favorite artists?
I always wanted somebody to ask me this. And I'm glad you asked me this, man. Okay. J. Cole is
Right
my
away.
all-time
The GOAT.
favorite rapper ever. I used to rap like J. Cole. Like everything I used to do was like J. Cole. Okay, number 2, Lucky. Like, I love Lucky.
That's
Shout out to
interesting.
Lucky, man. I want to make a song with you, man. Shout out to Lucky. Kanye. And I would say Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Those is like, they really made me want to like do this.
Oh, bro, that's definitely an interesting group of artists that you got. You saw the Ye documentary?
Man, great documentary, man.
Oh, bro.
Fire. It was good to see Kanye in a different light before we get to see like Kanye with everybody. Like he went crazy.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
every time we saw him, it was always in the media, like just him tripping or whatever. But it's just like that gave like a deep dive into like his early career, how he got to where he is now. You feel me? So it's like it's a better understanding of him.
It's a fact.
Okay, so you got your album out, Black Heart album. Let's talk about that. When did you drop it? Like a little over a year ago?
Yeah, a little over a year ago, man. Black Hearted just came about of just a collection of music that then me and my uncle sat and just really put it together in like the track listing, but it was like a collection of music like that really ended up describing the times that I was going through leading up to it. And man, I love it. It's good to actually have something out. You know what I'm saying? Other than just being like, oh, I want to make an album. Like I actually have an album out. I actually did it, and it's fire. Y'all should go check it out. Black Hearted, fire is everywhere. Fire.
No, no doubt. Plus, like, it's a variety of like your sound. You can like you rapping. You know, you got some singing on there, low key.
Right.
Like one of my favorite songs is "Pour Up." You feel me? It's just like
Yeah.
that song's like a whole vibe,
Yeah.
bro. Like.
Yeah, I love Pour Up. Pour Up was actually like inspired heavy off the dance, like the dance hall and like the Afro beat wave.
Okay.
I love
Yeah, I can
Wiz
see that
Kid
now.
sound and everything, so
Yeah,
I was like
okay.
listening to it. I'm like, man, I went to YouTube like Wiz Kid beats, and then I'm like, okay, I could do something with this, and I just made a dope concept song.
How'd you come up with that title for the album?
Black Hearted, man, kind of like things that I was going through, it like changed like how I was feeling at the time. Like I felt like things made me more of a empty kind of, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like a positive sound song.
Yeah,
but like,
no, most definitely.
it still tells like kind of the stuff I was going through and how I was feeling.
Okay. Love Me or Leave Me, another song you on the album, another one of my favorites, and plus you even got the video out.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin, man. Shout out to Tyrese, man, for that.
Got you shot
Yeah,
it? Oh, okay.
shout out to him, man.
Sure, let's just talk about it, like when you shot it, you know, who was the girl, where you was at in it.
Man, okay, this is, okay, it's actually funny. Okay, so look, when I shot it at, we went and shot it somewhere over east, man.
Okay.
I'm bad at locations. Anybody that know me, I know I'm bad at locations. So we were somewhere over east, and leading up to shooting the video, a crazy experience happened to me. So I'm sitting in my car outside of like a church type,
Yeah.
and then somebody, like a lady, walks into my car like, "Hey, I know you. Like, you somebody. Like she mistaken me for somebody." So I'm in the car like, "What the? Like, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Damn." But then she's like, "Oh yeah." She's saying some crazy shit. So like, I always think about that when we like talk about the video. But we end up going to another location because you gotta improvise. You can't never let anything stop you. Because the first location, we couldn't do it there, but we improvised. My cousin actually set it up with the girl. And shout out to her too for being in my video. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I really kind of like loved his way of like creativity. So I let him like really lead and show his vision. And we got some dope shots. It was great to like put like, you know, different type of clothes on, like dress up and really like do a scene, and it was great.
No, you definitely stepped, and I like how it was like in black and white too. Like that was just like a whole different effect. You feel me? Like not too
Yeah.
many videos out there like that. You feel me?
Facts.
Especially like something like that one.
That's a
Okay.
fact.
Moving on. Have you done concerts, like shows?
I did a show again. Shout out to Bolo, man. I did a show with my man's Bolo. We did 2 shows actually, and it's fire. I love that more than anything else in music. Like just getting up there and being able to put on a show, like, and people like vibing out. And even if people don't know your music, because it was a lot of like showcases and things like
Yeah.
that. So people don't know your song here, and if you can really get on that stage and like cultivate the people, is no other feeling like that. Like having people rock. Like, I love performing.
Especially like with showcases, like you said, like people that actually don't know your music. You feel me? Like that's just exposure for you. You know your music, just because like people in the crowd they gonna hear it and they like, okay, like I can actually fuck with this. Like, so yeah, okay.
Making somebody a believer is a crazy feeling, man.
Man, no doubt. So you think we can expect more shows in the future?
Definitely more shows, man. Definitely more fire music and fire visuals, man. I got a lot of heat coming. I'm just trying to figure out the perfect way to give it so it can be received. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Most, well, I'm not gonna say most, but like there are artists out there that like rush the process, just want to get music out there, and it's just like, you really do have to like take your time, whether you gotta find your sound or just whatever it is, you just gotta be patient with it.
Yeah, timing is everything. Because I feel like I dropped some stuff that was like fire, but the timing was off. Like maybe the knowledge that I had or just how I can rap, because I feel like you get better every time you do something.
Yeah. So would you say that you found your sound now with music?
I would say I don't know, because I'm kind of my hardest critic, if I would say that. I feel like I always can get better, but I would say I want to be more of a versatile person. Like I can make any type of music, and I want to really show people I can do that. But I love to rap though. I love to rap.
I understand.
Gotta bar up.
But there's nothing wrong being your hardest critic, you feel me? But also, you also just gotta like bite the bullet down and just put it out there. So
That's true.
okay. Who are your favorite artists? Like, let's say your top 5 artists in the city.
In the city, on some all time or like
You can do all time.
Okay.
Correct?
Lucky, Kanye. I love Juice.
R.I.P. Juice.
R.P. Juice. I would say Polo G. And I gotta say Keith. Shout out to Keith. Ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Keith. Keith changed the city forever. And everybody know that. Shout out to Keith, man.
Most definitely.
A goat of goats, man.
How would you say the music scene currently is now?
In Chicago,
Yeah.
I think the scene is good, man. I think we got people coming out that's putting out fire music, and I think we got more people that gonna be discovered that's putting out fire music, and I think our sound is gonna really evolve, and I can see us one day being like in Atlanta, like where we got artists coming out every week, every month that's fire. We just gotta like build more of a support, and I can kind of see that coming more and more.
Nah, no doubt. Do you think you could see yourself actually collabing with up and coming artists?
Yeah, I want to work with anybody who want to rap. I don't care what, like, how many views you got if you just started. Like, hit me up, I'll do a song with you, because I love to rap.
Bro.
I really do.
It's actually cool that you say that because, most people, like, they let their pride get ahead of them, just like, oh, no, I don't want to work with nobody, I'm going to just do me or whatever. Like, they try to get a major cosign, so it's just like, hey, as long as you can get your music out there with whoever, like, shoot.
Man, if you want to do it, I feel like you got to, like, take that ego out. And you got to be able to just, like, really love the craft of doing it, of, like, rapping, of making music, and just take the politics and the ego out of it, just make good music.
Yeah, no. What are some short-term and long-term goals of yours?
Man, short-term goals would be to get a new project out. I've been writing good music, and I'm gonna lock in the studio so I can record it. We're gonna get a project out fall, definitely. I'm aiming for October. More visuals. I want about 2 videos, because I feel like visuals really help portray and make people understand more of who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I would say some long-term goals are, man, just I would say, okay, I want to manifest some things. So I would say some long-term goals. I would want a Billboard like #1 hit album and a song, and I want to write for Beyonce.
Have you heard a new album yet?
Yeah, I'm rocking with the new album.
I ain't listened to it yet. I was damn near gonna listen to it back on the way to the crib. So, dude, that's definitely good that you aiming high, bro. Just gotta have those aspirations and just work towards them. You feel me? It's definitely gonna take time, but hey, you never know. I remember seeing T Grizzly on $1 Million Worth of Game. He was pretty much saying like, you don't need to like have put out like hella projects or whatever. You can really just take one song or whatever. It's just like,
yeah, I think I was seeing that when he was talking about how he made the song, and then he was looking at it, and then the views changed. He was like, wow.
Yeah, like it really do just take that one hit, and then once everybody have like their eyes on you, that attention on you, it's just like, hey, you gotta follow it up.
I'm just ready to get the opportunity, man.
No doubt.
It's over with after that. For real.
Shoot. Is there anything that you want to say before we close this up, though?
Man, I would just say, man, believe in yourself, love yourself, and I'm gonna be one of the best rappers. Like, I'm gonna show y'all very soon, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, I almost forgot.
Shout out to my boy Jace for coming through. Any means necessary. We in the kitchen right now. This is my kitchen. You gotta get the content, man. Shout out to him, man. He's doing
No, I definitely appreciate that, bro. Like I said, you feel me? Like they don't even know like how long we've been talking about doing this, bro. Cause like,
man, it took a while, man, and it's not gonna be the first one.
Oh, bro, most definitely.
We're gonna see bigger levels. Everything gonna be up, and we're gonna lock in for another one. But
no, most definitely.
it's historical, man.
I almost forgot to ask you. Would you consider going back to school and finishing, or like?
Man, I've been thinking about that heavy, man. And I don't know, man.
Hey. It's school not going nowhere. You feel me? Like
that's how I feel. Like I feel like I really wanna. I really wanna rap. And I feel like once I rap, maybe down the line, get things. But I feel like that's what really like makes me wanna keep going and like keep doing things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Most definitely though. But hey, go ahead, shout out all your socials where they can find Blackhearted at.
Man, Meek312. The music is everywhere, man. Meek312 on Instagram, Twitter. You can find me everywhere, man. Just look for me, and I put out like little funny content sometimes.
Shoot, no, but this is Out of Sight and Mind, you feel me? Here with my guy Meek312, you feel me? Y'all heard where y'all can find all his music and social medias. We'll drop that down in the description. If you like this interview, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for the post notification. We out.
Yeah.